Hello, Steemits. Hello, YouTube. Crypto G here, just coming at you with the second Blender tutorial in my Grow Together series, where you are essentially going to be learning along with myself. A lot of these techniques, I'm going to be just learning them, a little bit before you are trying to play around, get good enough to at least present it in a video tutorial. And, we can grow together and learn together. So in the last one, we talked about sort of moving around the object and navigating our way around our world view. Obviously, we've got a very simple world at the moment, just a cube, a camera, and a light source, which is over here. Just a quick one, you can jump to each one. If you use full stop on your number pad, you can jump to any object you like, and you see there I just chose the cube, and when I press full stop I jump right to it, and then I can sort of obviously manipulate it in, out, round and about. Okay, so another thing we're going to do here is this tutorial is going to be about bringing in an object and manipulating it. So first of all, we're going to get rid of this object. We can get rid of an object by pressing X on the keyboard, and then we get the delete menu there. Say, okay, yes, delete. I'll just undo that. Control Z, which is obviously universal, Command Z. We can press the actual delete on our keyboard, and again, we'll get the same thing. And I'll Control Z that. Or quite handy, and obviously you would use this for something a bit more complicated than delete. You can press the space bar, and that brings up various things. There's so many shortcuts, and there we go. I did a view. I changed the view there. I'm just going to change back. I'm going to hit number 7. Oh, that's right. I shifted the view. There we go. So there are various things that we can do with and find out with the spacebar, which for me is the best help function I've ever found. So I'm not going to use that for delete. I'm just going to hit delete here and say okay, and we're going to delete. Okay, now I want to bring in an image, so I'm going to, sorry, an object, not an image. I'm going to hit Shift on my keyboard and A. That's going to bring up this menu. I'm going to go to yeah, I'm on mesh already, and I'm going to go down to the bottom here. You can see, look, I've got varying things. I can bring in a sphere if I want, and do various things, but I'm just going to delete that. Shift A to bring up the menu. You don't have to keep your finger on it. It'll stay up there until you've chosen. And I'm going to go down to monkey. Why is there a monkey in Blender? Apparently it's a little thing. The original Blender developers, I guess, did this, and I've since found out it's a monkey from the end of a Silent J or Jay and Silent Bob film. Those guys. And this is the way Blender users put in little Easter eggs. Like they'll create a forest scene and they'll hide this monkey head in there, and it's a way of hiding an Easter egg in a scene. And as you might know, if you've been watching my tutorials, I like Easter eggs. I've been giving away money by hiding Easter eggs into my posts, sometimes little competitions, little questions, nuggets of information, get people to find them, and I'll give them some Steam dollars. So as time goes on, I might start using this little monkey head as an Easter egg. We'll see. So let's jump into this. We've brought our monkey head in by pressing Shift A and choosing this object. Now we are going to press the space bar, and you might have seen before, I was experimenting. If I go smoke, oops, not smack, smoke, we go quick smoke, and there we go. I've got a box around my monkey's head, which is where the effect is going to happen. And in fact, if I press Alt A, not Control A, Alt and A, there we go, it started off. And we can do all sorts of things. I'm just going to make this panel bigger because this is what I want, the physics slot here, which is hidden. We can make for smoke high resolution here. Let's go back to flow. There we go. We can make it high resolution. It had to load up a bit, but obviously it'll take longer render times. And we can do all sorts of things. I think we can even set it on fire. Go fire and smoke here. And I think that's going to take a little while to render out because of the fact that there we go, that I'm recording. So I'm not sure if it's going to do the fire while I'm recording. But you know, you can do all sorts of things there. And as you can see, we can change how the smoke dissolves. You can change it there. What else can we change? We can change, let's go up to there. We can open up the border and change how it flows up to that border. Yeah, we can do all sorts of things. Fire and smoke, I'm not sure it's going to actually do that while I'm recording, which is a shame because I wanted to show it, but I'll probably just use it as a screen grab or whatever. So yeah, that's basically it. So I just wanted to show you that, the smoking monkey's head. And you know, you can go off now and start to bring in some objects. Obviously you don't have to bring in a monkey's head, but you can just practice with a few of those things basically, and just try and get it working and start playing around. Okay, well, I hope this has helped you and given you some tools to play with until the next tutorial. I'll see you then. Bye bye. Hi Steamians, just quickly before I go, I just wanted to say that I think the reason why it wasn't catching on fire when I was asking was because I wasn't selected on the mesh head, and then I needed to be within flow here and not domain. And then once I was in flow, going on to fire and smoke, and there we go. You see, you can sort that out in fire and smoke, and you know, you've got the flame rate here that you can change, sub flames which you can add, and so yeah, you've really got quite a lot of control over the effect. So I just wanted to show you that quickly, just an extra minute there, and yeah, I'll see you in the next tutorial. Okay, thanks and bye bye.